Welcome to Would I Lie to You Dating Edition. We're doing the classic British panel show, Sonar style. Our panelists will each tell a story, and it's up to you and the other guests to grill them and find out if their story is true or a lie. Now let's welcome our first panelist, host of I'm Watching a Movie podcast. She's been on Amazon's The Boys and What We Do in the Shadows. She's Canada's #1 expert in cute boys. It's Alessandra Vite.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi. Am I allowed to talk? I thought I was just supposed to wave.
Whatever you want.
Hey.
Up next, we have the host of the Bedpost podcast and Sonar's resident disciplinarian. She'll give you bedroom tips you didn't even know you needed. It's Erin Pym.
Oh my God, hi. Didn't see you there, Alessandra.
It was so polished and we practiced it and I still didn't do something.
The show is just like off with a bang. I love it.
We're
Great
ready.
job,
We're
all
ready.
involved.
We're good.
And last but not least, this panelist recently played a horny mom in the David Bautista movie My Spy. She's an expert at sniffing out the truth and the former host of Truths Be Told podcast. It's Lindsay Mullan.
Hey.
Hello. Hi.
Welcome, ladies.
Hey.
Let's
Oh
start it off
my.
with a little chit chat. How has your dating life been during COVID?
Oh, pretty non-existent, I would say. Like I Tinder stuff, but I'm pretty anxious about catching this novel coronavirus.
Oh, what?
I try to say it's novel, which means that you can get it. Your body can't fight it. So
Right.
So
You've been good.
I have been good. I mean, I dated back in the summer times, like up until like the numbers went into like quadruple digits. So I was there when the numbers were in like the twos. I was feeling nice. But then I thought the guy that I was seeing was on pills. So I ended things. I never found. Well, he actually ended it with me. It's a whole thing. We'll get into it. Okay, he was sweating and so pale at a date one night, and I was like, I think he's on pills. And
You're
no
the first
judgment.
woman he's seen in ages.
No. This was months after dating. This wasn't like
Oh.
he was half an hour late.
Oh,
Came kind of sweating, was pale and like jittery.
Right. That's not good.
Anyways, I hope he's watching.
tell me.
Anyways, yeah, he's all right.
For me, it's been very interesting because I'm a polyamorous person. So everybody in the polyamory community are kind of like, how's monogamy going for ya, everyone? Because
Oh,
yeah,
That's
'cause
interesting.
it is interesting is maybe a word. Also, just like frustrating and like you know all of those negative words as well as interesting. I'm learning a lot about myself.
Oh boy. Hey man, welcome to the water, man. Yeah, that's all we do every day. Learn about my fucking self, man.
Seriously, I'm dealing with some like old shit. You know what I mean?
Yes,
Wow.
I actually
Wow.
do.
Right now.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like
Oh, yes.
feelings that I haven't felt about self-esteem since I'd say teenage years.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They're back, baby. Yeah.
I would like to say that I'm as good as Alessandra and that I mean I've been safe, but I still feel as though the clock is a ticking on my life. So I've still been dating a little bit. I would say I'm noticing a pattern. A lot of Leos and also people who have jobs that involve rescue, like psychiatrists or firemen.
Oh, interesting. I've exclusively spoken to guys, copywriters and graphic designers on ad agencies.
copy ad agencies. I've been
I'm
doing
not
it.
joking, like literally 4. And that guy that I dated for a few months was like I forget it, art director. He was an art director for an ad agency.
Oh my god.
Yeah, he won an award in cons. I don't know. Should I call him again? No, he's crazy.
I don't know. It's been a total ride, and I also got Zoom ghosted by. I had a little thing going on with someone for a little while, and I got ghosted for the first time in my life. And I was just
That was your first time, and it was just on Zoom, so you were already home.
Hey,
That's a good point.
Hey,
It's not that
you're
bad,
fine.
actually.
You're fine. Erin's fine. You're fine.
it was cold though. There was plans. There was no fight. I get why people are traumatized by the ghosting.
I had whatever the opposite was, where I was texting with someone for weeks, and then I didn't text him for a day, and he automatically assumed I was ghosting him, and he just wrote "fuck it," and I was like, "We've never met in person. I'm allowed to take a day."
Oh my
The
goodness.
opposite is going to be that they just stuck around with you forever, and you're still together, and you can't shake them.
Oh God, that's not the opposite. Once I was ghosted in real life, and then instead of writing "fuck it," I rated 5 days like a normal person. I just wrote, "Did you die? Or are you dead?" They never wrote back.
Maybe they did. Oh dear.
Imagine
Now you
if they
feel bad.
died and then they found that text, and then it was like this whole murder mystery thing.
You could have implicated yourself, Alessandra. You gotta be
Did you
careful next
die?
time.
Did I do it right? Did you die?
Yeah, I actually had a Skype thing kind of starting going up. Like at the beginning of the pandemic, I was like, no, I can't, I'm not going to start anything virtual. There is no, like, what's the end game here? We don't know how long it's going to be. And like, what's the point? And then after a few months, I think in the summer, I was like, okay, well, maybe I'll go on some Skype dates with someone. You know, there was somebody that we kind of confessed we had a crush on each other, and we're like, okay, let's go on like a virtual date.
Right.
And then we did a few of those, and you know, they were good, they were fine, but then I was just like, I actually can't do this.
There's no way to know.
You realize it's hard to fuck a computer.
Yeah, there's no way. You can't tell the spark. Even like I've gone on a few walking dates in the past month, and you just can't tell when you're wearing like 3 layers and a toque. You cannot tell if you like the person. And
That's
like
fair.
we stand at the end, and it's like, okay, bye. And then I just turn around. Like I don't know. And like this was a couple weeks ago. I went on a walking date, and it must have been -30. It was so cold outside. And the guy
Walking dates, you don't just do a Zoom chat.
No, I've actually never done a video date. I think if we're gonna do that, if I'm gonna put on makeup, let's go outside.
We're outside in the cold. Why do I have to go to Trinity Bellwoods Park to find out I hate someone?
It was so cold that the wine turned to slush. That's how cold it was that we were drinking wine. Anyways, he was also an art director, a part of an ad agency. I'm not even lying.
Weird. Yeah, but
And we spoke for a couple more days, and then I think we traumatized each other by how cold it was.
Wow.
I did
I don't
try
know,
to
I'm
do
fickle.
outside dates too. I did try to do that too. And the two times I did do that with somebody, a distanced walking date. I love how this is a term also. I went on a walking date.
It's a walking date, baby.
It's a term now. We all know what it means. I
Yeah.
went on 2 different ones, and man, we picked the coldest fucking days ever. Same thing, that it was just like, it had to be so quick because we were fucking freezing.
Yeah.
Like it literally was 20 minutes, and we're both like, well, I really can't any longer.
Yeah,
Sorry.
I ended one of my walking dates literally like, it's been 40 minutes and I have to pee. We got to call it.
Pee is the other thing. Yeah.
Yeah. In the summer, I was so wild and free with peeing outside, but in the winter, I
Same.
changed my tune.
You
But anyways, guys, should we start
Let's
this
start the
game?
game.
I'm so
Yeah.
excited. Yeah. It's good. It's going to be good. Oh,
Oh,
did that
graphic.
happen? I don't know. Graphics? Oh, I don't think it's going to happen for us. Oh no, they worked so hard on the graphics too.
Oh, they really did work hard on the graphics. One more time.
What?
One more time. Try it again.
One more
One more
time.
time, Mariana.
No idea.
Do it.
No
It was
idea
working
what's going on.
It
But
was working so good in the tech.
you want to try it again? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
We tried.
Okay. Well, It's literally a graphic that comes up that says, "Let's start the game," so we can just do it vocally. Oh boy!
Keep going.
Did we turn off our cameras and see what happens?
No, it's fine. It's fine. Okay. We've done it now. We've announced the game. We're ready to go.
Oh God.
Okay, so what's going to happen is we're going to go Alessandra first. Alessandra's going to tell a story. Okay. You two are going to ask her questions to find out if this story is true or a lie. Everyone watching, you're also welcome to give any questions in the comments. Try and really grill them, because if it's a lie, they're going to have to convince you that it's true.
Okay, right.
Okay.
Alexa, roll the graphic.
Right. Machine Nation. I'm not going to lie. It's a
Alessandra,
little name.
Here's your first story.
Okay.
Check the private chat for your first story.
Okay. I checked the chat. Okay. I was looking at the comments. Okay, here we go. So, okay, guys. My favorite date I ever went on was at an East Side Mario's, and the worst date I ever went on, too, was an East Side Mario's. Different people.
Okay. Sorry, can you repeat that?
So let me explain it like a human woman.
Yeah.
The worst.
Oh my God.
I've been to East Side Mario's. Actually, I've been to East Side Mario's 4 times in my life, but 2 of those times have been dates, and one was the best date I've ever had in my life, and then the other time was the worst date I ever had in my life. But the worst date was not the person's fault. I will say that.
Alessandra, I have. I don't have a question. I just have an instant suspicion.
Okay.
You are in fact Italian, and the fact that you've gone to East Side Mario's seems
authentic.
Wrong. Inauthentic and wrong.
Inauthentic or authentic? Because I'll tell you who I've gone with.
Inauthentic, because it's not
non-Italian people who enjoy East Side Mario's. First of all, East Side Mario's is also in Guelph, and I had a lot of friends who went to Guelph University. So let's just say that the meal card worked there too. Yes, Erin, ask a question.
Okay, how far apart were these 2 dates?
Oh, years apart.
Years from each other? Okay.
Yeah.
Where did you meet the first person you took to East Side Mario's and had a fantastic date?
Okay, so the first person I met was the one. Oh, where I met him the day of the date. I was like, we met outside.
You met at East Side Mario's?
He didn't come to my house. High school. It was a high school guy.
Okay, I have a question. All right.
Okay. Go.
Can I ask quickly?
Oh, sorry. Go ahead. Yeah. Ask as quickly as you can, Alessandra. So
I'm going to answer as quickly as I can. Okay, let me hear.
What do you order when you're at East Side Mario's?
Okay, I got shrimp pasta. But I'll tell you what, I wanted shrimp and I didn't read that it was pasta. And so because that is the thing that I do at restaurants, is I order the thing that sticks out of me, but I don't read the full description.
Okay, people in the comments there said, did you order salad?
Yeah, you get the Caesar salad. It's an appetizer for the table.
And they also said, who reached for the breadstick first?
Oh, not me. The guy.
Hold on.
Not me.
And then a third question here in the chat was the first or second date more bada bing?
Well, the first date was just someone that I liked from high school, but we didn't even kiss or anything. But it was just a very...
I have to know, were any of these people bringing you there because you were Italian and they were making...
I'm not going to lie to you. I assume so. They didn't give an explanation. Okay, one of them brought me there because they said that it was their favorite restaurant as a kid. And, like, their parents were divorced, so I just feel like maybe they were, like... It was, like, maybe a good... Yeah, maybe it was a good memory for them or something.
I would like to guess now. I'd like to guess.
Can you say? I can't hear.
Can I guess that this
are we allowed? We're allowed to guess at this point? Do we have any more questions from the audience?
You can guess. I think if you feel like you've heard enough and you can do a guess, go for it.
All right, let's try it.
I think it's a lie.
All right, what do you think, Erin? What do you think?
I actually think it's truthful. I think this for sure is a truthful thing.
I'm gonna cue the graphic. I'm gonna cue the graphic, but let's see if it works. It was a...
I knew it.
It works almost. I'm so... The graphics
now
aren't showing.
Let's not keep flashing them. That was a big fat lie.
I knew it.
Yeah, that was a lie, but I do know a lot about East Side Marios.
You got me. Oh my God. Did you notice, Lindsay? She even said at one point, I'm not going to lie to you. Da 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 da.
Right?
Did I say that? I actually
Just Alessandra in like she's told people the food that she cooks for her family and like all the like I've seen this girl eat. She has good taste in food. There's no she's got there twice.
I have gone there multiple times, and my friends, there is an East Side Mario in Guelph that I've gone to, and I will say I did get shrimp pasta there once, and it upset my stomach immediately. Now, can I say something? This lie, the author of this lie, it was funny how I was asked, did you go to East Side Mario because these people thought you were Italian? But I assume the author of this lie wrote this because I was Italian. The racism.
Who's next?
All right, let's do it. My sister is burning me for. I'm not the tech. There's something wrong with the tech. We don't know
Burning
why.
you and burning me. That's very
Yeah, it
Burning
worked
everyone.
so good in the tech run, and it was so nice.
It was working before this. Trust me. Okay, so let's move on to Erin's story. Are you ready, Erin?
I'm so ready. Yeah.
All right.
Okay, ready, ladies?
Yes, ready.
Once I did a sexy role play where I played a mall cop.
Okay.
Yes, Lindsay.
Okay. I just want to confirm you do work like this would be a work thing, like a sexy role play. Was it a work thing or in a personal relationship?
This particular time was a work venture. Yes.
Could you explain what the work is exactly? Just going in.
Of course, just for everyone watching, I'm a professional dominatrix. So, you know,
Okay.
I provide services of the role play nature. So,
Okay.
yes, this time somebody happened to book me specifically to do a mall cop role play.
Okay. As a mall cop, like the only reference I have is Paul Blart. Yeah, like Paul Blart. Thank you, Lou Merck. So my question is oh God, Erin, I feel like I can already guess, but did this person want you to do any Paul Blart specific things for this role play?
No, and thankfully, because I haven't actually seen Paul Blart Mall Cop, so Dark Machine Nation says nothing about this seems out of character. So nothing specific like Paul Blart related, but they did say they wanted it to be like fun, and I was like, they opened the door for me to be kind of silly and fun and just have fun with it. So I think they were taking the essence of the movies, maybe.
Okay, I have another question.
I got a real big one. I got a pretty question.
You go and then I'll go.
Why did this person if they want you to be in an authority position, they want you to be a dominatrix. Why would they demote themselves from having you be a cop to a mall cop who has no power? Mall cops have no power.
Yeah,
Why
you can leave at any time. You can just deny you didn't take the thing and then walk away.
Then all they can do is go, well, go do it next time. Like, that's literally all the power of mall cops.
Oh my God.
Okay, so my question to you, Lindsay, and then we've got one in the chat here as well.
Yeah.
First to you, Lindsay. Okay. How I kind of understood why it was mall cop and not regular cop was because I like to do this thing called like I like to be like a bimbo dom. I like to be
Okay.
like I like to kind of play dumb while I'm doing cruel things to people and be like, oh no, I lost the key, or oh my God, I don't know how to turn it off. Oh no, you're stuck in there forever. Like stuff like that is kind of a fun, playful vibe. So
You have this music playing in the background.
You're stuck in there forever is so terrifying to me. But anyways,
It is. Oh, and then the comments. So the comments said, "What did I wear?
What did you wear? Yeah.
So I just wore like some black jeans, black stretchy jeans, and
This
I
sounds
wore
right.
a white collared shirt, and then I wore like this little leather harness that to me kind of looked like a gun holster. You know what I mean? It was just like a little leather thing like this. And then I wore my hair in a low ponytail like that, and I was like, "Oh, I'm feeling myself right now," and some black leather boots.
Okay. I'm gonna ask one more question, and then, but the whole thing is like, did you like? Did you choose a specific mall? Like, was it Yorkdale? Was it Eaton Center? Like, what was that?
That's a good question.
Yeah, like, what's the?
You know what?
I want to know.
Okay, actually, I think Jackson Square might have come up, which is a mall in Hamilton. I think at one point Jackson Square was referenced.
So you were
the mall, maybe not the mall specifically, but we did talk about Ardennes.
Ardennes, yeah, Ardennes. Okay,
Ardennes. Okay, and that was part of it where like they said Ardennes and I said Ardennes, and I was like, which is it? Tell me the truth. You're changing your story.
Okay.
And it was like it was a part of the role play that we both like said Ardennes differently, and that was like
my vote.
conflict in the scene.
Just to reiterate, you were a mall cop in Hamilton, and that did it for this person. I'd like to guess
100%.
now. I would like to guess.
Okay,
He's a lie. Or if it's the truth, I'd like to meet this person and just hear what the what is.
You know, I feel the opposite. If this is the truth, I never want to meet that person.
Okay, let's find out.
This is a lie. You're too sweet, Erin. I can see through you that you're an honest, beautiful soul and you never lie.
Yeah, you're also dying lying.
This is a lie.
I think this game is overwhelming for you.
All right. Well, ladies, I hate to tell you, but this story was a
true.
Well, that didn't work. This is true.
Look at your face.
I am floored.
It was so true, and it was so fun. It's one of my favorite scenes I've ever done. I planted like shoplifting in their bag. Like I took something from the dungeon and put it in their bag. And then I was like, I need to check your bag. And then I looked in the bag and pull out something that was mine. And I was like, did you steal this? And they're like, no, I swear to God, I didn't. I was like, this belongs to... Yes, Lindsay?
This just proves that men can get a boner from anything.
Okay, but I kind of understand it. Because it means that like this person went to a mall and saw a cop that they thought was hot,
Maybe.
and then they were like, I gotta figure this out for myself. I gotta work this out.
Okay.
Either way, we both had a lot of fun. It was great.
That's so great. All right, you know what? That was incredible. Too knowledgeable and involved. I don't know. You sold it as a lie. You sold it as a lie because of, like you couldn't stop laughing in a way that I was like, she's overwhelmed.
But it was fun. That's why just remembering it was so fun and so stupid. Like, oh, I loved it. I'd do it again in a second.
Okay.
All right,
Lindsay,
I'm ready. I'm ready.
do it.
Lindsay, you ready? Okay.
I'm ready. I want to see what I'm looking in the chat. Okay, Lindsay's story. I once had sex with a sword follower in a van.
Was this a fringe show? Like a fringe tent thing?
Like, okay, I'll read it again for everyone listening, and then I'll take your question.
Okay.
True or false about Lindsay? I once had sex with a sword swallower in a van, and yes, it was on a fringe tour.
Yeah, it was like a fringe tour thing. Okay.
I was on the fringe circuit.
Okay.
Yes.
Did you see their show first?
No, later. I saw their show
After?
later.
What's the inside of that mouth like? Is it all cut up? Like, what's their deal?
A real question? No. No. I mean, listen. He was a sword swallower / clown, but I think he preferred the term physical theater artist.
Oh boy.
And
I studied physical theater. Okay.
and it was in a van on a side street in Edmonton near White Avenue.
What van was it? Yeah, what kind of van? Thank you, Katie Mullan.
Whose van too?
Okay, it was one of those vans that's like a camper van where a person can fall asleep in that. You know how like that front bit is over top of the driving bit, and someone can
that's where you sleep.
The dashboard?
No, like over top of the. Never mind. I'm not good at explaining.
Wait, you had sex in this part of the van, like this part?
Yeah, they're like really flat. Like when I had sex, I hit my head a few times. It's very cramped.
You know,
Erin, yes. You have a question?
Did you? I do. Many.
we are confused.
Did you get him to like demonstrate his? Okay, no, wait, rephrase. Okay, did the fact that he is a sword swallower influence the sex in any way?
Oh, yeah, that's a very good
Are you
question.
asking, was I a sword swallower that day? Perhaps.
Oh, I mean, to be honest.
Perhaps. Wait, what are some of these questions in the comments here?
Gonna bring this up?
I think it's for
Orders
the best
in the
that we
van.
ignore.
You know, describe his style as best you can. He lived on a commune and dressed steampunk.
Oh my god!
Yeah, of course he did. Of course he did. What commune? Like, what the fuck? Was he
Washington.
from?
That's what I was
Okay, so he's from the States.
He was
And
from
like,
the
this
States.
was like a circus or a clown show that he was a part of?
You know, I didn't. Okay, when I said I saw the show, I didn't see the show live. He was one of those buskers outside, so I guess I saw.
Oh,
the show. There was a
Lindsay,
crowd.
you didn't even make the lottery. You had sex with one of the people in the site-specific part of Fringe of Edmonton.
Hey, Edmonton is an excellent.
Okay.
And
No judgment. No judgment.
let me see if you guys have another question. Do you
No,
have any-
I know what I want to answer.
Okay.
Was it good?
Yes. We had a lot.
Okay, I'm gonna say. Can I guess, Lindsay? Are you good? Can we guess?
Yes.
Okay, so I have a vague memory that you've told me this story before. Very vague, unless you're boring to make this one seem more true. So I'm gonna say that it's true.
Okay.
Unless you're like combining stuff for truth.
Okay.
I'm so torn.
It's a tough one.
I guess you just have to answer the question, Erin. Am I the type of girl that's sex in a ball?
Hey, we're all like that type of girl.
It's true. It's true.
We are all that type of girl.
Oh my
Don't
God,
worry about it.
Leader, once you've done it.
Don't worry about it.
There you go. Whoever joined that account probably saw me get into the van. Okay.
Oh my god.
Okay.
So is that you think I have?
I think it's the truth. I think this is a
it's
true life story.
Yeah.
Okay. The answer is yes. It is the truth.
I fucking
Those
love
shitty
you.
graphics get me every single time. Yeah, Lindsay, you know what? I do remember this story kind of, but I couldn't remember if he was a sword swallower. I feel like it was the clown part is what I remember more.
Yeah. I think I used to say clown because it sounded nice. It sounded more impressive.
Fair. You
Hey,
know
man,
what? Fair.
We're all in comedy.
Summer,
We've literally all dated
summer.
clowns.
Everyone does it. All right.
Oh no, Fringe is the time of my life. I will never judge. You go have sex in vans. It's that's the point of it. Summer lovin'. Oh man, it's canceled again this year. I'm actually so sad. All right, should we? We'll move on to.
Tell us something about yourself.
Let's do this. Let's
Yeah.
go.
You wanna do
So this
round
truth
two?
lie. Truth lie. Round 2, baby. Is there a graphic that won't
There a graphic?
show? Yeah.
I'm not no. You know what? I think I give up on the graphics.
Oh, they were so
Okay,
good though.
Okay. Oh my god, that was all something else.
That one seemed longer.
Yeah, it's
Hey,
getting
check
better,
the
I
chat,
think.
Alessandra.
All right, let me check the. Okay, yeah. So I once lied to my boss that my uncle was sick in the hospital to go on a date.
Lied to your
Uncle.
boss
Yeah,
that your uncle was sick, so you could. Oh, okay.
yeah, to go on a date.
So what did you say your uncle was sick with?
Okay, so I had heard that this uncle was sick and had been to the hospital earlier that week, so I used that as an excuse. And I said he was old and he fell.
That's rude.
It's so bad.
What did you? Why did you move the date? Why was it so important to go at this?
Because it was a toxic situation that I felt that if I canceled, I maybe wouldn't see him. And it wasn't that I like left work. It's that there was something after work that I forgot that I had to do. And so I was like, oh, and then at my break, I figured out this lie. And they're like, don't worry, we'll cover you. And then they covered me.
What was the job you were working?
I wonder if I should say.
Is that code for Second City?
It was Second City, yeah. Whatever, they might not be a thing anymore.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I mean,
So,
wow.
I don't know. Yeah.
what did your boss say when you told them your
He
uncle
was
sick?
so understanding. He's like, oh my goodness,
Aw.
of course. It was a class so that I had to do a show after the class. So I got a sub. I got a sub to cover watching my class to do their show.
What? You were oh my God. So ballsy. That's terrible.
What did you tell the person that you got subbed? What did you tell them?
I think I told them very minimal information. I think I literally was like, can you cover? I couldn't tell the lie twice. I couldn't do the lie twice because then there's too many balls in the air, and it was me like I'd have to remember too much. Where did I go on the date from Dan Welke? My backyard.
Was it COVID times?
No. This was our backyard. He wasn't a good person.
Alessandra, I can tell you're telling the truth because you seem like not proud of the behavior, but at peace with it as if it's been a long time.
I'm also getting the feeling it's true.
This is
I
so
don't know.
cool. This is
Well,
so
let's find out.
fun.
All right, let's find out. You better not pull that during my class with you. Who are you, Dan Welke? Oh my God, it's Kevin Frank the whole time. How is Michael now? You know what? He's very okay.
You might not know Alessandra gets
Sam, don't say the name of the uncle.
Zito Mario.
Was it? I think true.
Or was it? This is so true.
This is so true. What's the answer?
The answer was show that crappy graphic.
We're not.
We're not doing it. It was true. Yeah, this is true. I realize that it's really hard for me. I can maybe fake my way through a lie, but I don't know if I can fake my way through a truth. This is hard. This game's hard.
Yeah, that looked really real.
Yeah, this was bad.
real.
This was real bad. This was one of the worst things I've done. I can't believe I've admitted it on the internet where it sticks forever.
I mean, me too. That's quite a thing to say.
Yeah, it was quite bad. I didn't know that one was going to be the one that popped up.
Oh,
I have to go through.
I've done such worse things. That's nothing.
It's fine in the sense that like he literally was at the hospital, so I felt like I'm currently not lying about like what's going on in his life. I'm not cursing him with going to the hospital, but I was not going to go visit him at 9:30 at night. And so I visited him later on, but I did not visit him at 9:30 at night. I went to my backyard and drank beers. And the fact that my students didn't catch it was the best part because they literally like, yeah, we have a show after. And I was like, oh, we have a show? Okay. And then I just like went on my break and was like, what do I do? How do I figure this out? Anyways, let's move on.
Erin, are you ready for your story?
Oh, I'm so ready.
Okay.
All right.
Bring it on, Mariana. Okay. The tallest person I have ever had a sexual experience with was 7'1".
All right. I don't know if I have too many questions without sounding like I'm going to be rude about tall people. I'm trying to think. Where did you meet him?
I met him at work. I was bartending. I used to bartend at a place in the Junction, and he was a customer, and he was tall and handsome and really nice. I think he worked in the area because he came in often. It seemed like he came in on his breaks. He was there for like a quick half hour. His name was Steven.
Steven.
Steven. Okay, did you ask him if he ever tried to be a basketball player, or was he annoyed at the question, have you tried to be a basketball player?
I didn't ask that because actually before that I've dated someone that was 6'4" and 6'6", so I kind of knew that tall people didn't love that question. Even though I love basketball and I genuinely kind of did want to know, that's not something I brought up just because I was like, oh, this might be inappropriate. I don't know.
So he never mentioned that he played basketball.
No, he mentioned he played volleyball once, and I was like, oh, that makes sense. I'm like, are you like, yeah.
Hold on a second. Why are tall people now offended about being asked if they play basketball? Just tall people.
I don't know. As a short person, I can't relate.
Are they allowed to be upset that people have noticed that they're tall? They're all the CEOs. I'm not sorry. Anyways, was this guy a nice guy? Was he a nice guy or an asshole?
He was a nice guy, but unfortunately, he actually was. He was seeing someone else that, like, in not a polyamorous way.
By definition,
is that how he was, Mr.
Yeah, by definition, that makes him not a nice guy. A little bit.
He seemed nice, and then he was like, "Oh, we're trying polyamory." So I was like, "Oh, okay," and then went on a date, and then after, he kind of he backtracked, and I was
really
like, "Oh
fucking
shit,
rude." Someone asked, did he have nice thighs?
Actually, yes, and that's so funny because I'm really into thighs. So,
You know what? I've only hooked up with
thighs.
Did you really notice the thighs because they were at eye level when you?
Nice. But it was the summer, so he was wearing shorts. So at one point during the few times he came into the bar, that I did notice his thighs at one point.
What's the name of the bar?
Stadt. It was a German bar. Stadt. STAT.
I'm so at a loss. I'm so at a loss for questions. Okay, did like how tall are you? I just want to get a visual in my head.
I'm short.
You're short.
I'm 5'4".
You're 5'4". Okay, so are we all the same height?
I'm 5'4" as well.
Yeah, I'm 5'4.5". Oh my god, this is crazy.
He was taller.
Was there a lot of lifting? Was it a lifting? Wait, did you hook up with him or just go on a date with him? I forget. Oh, sexual experience. Was there a lot of?
No, because like the proportions aren't right? So you've got to be kind of lying down and make it work. Like, because if you're standing, it's such a big difference. Like nothing is lining up whatsoever. He's got to be like dropping it like it's hot to be like our genitals lining up.
I was gonna say I have to assume it was a lot of this situation.
Yep.
Erin, how long have you been using the phrase "drop it like it's hot" in conversation?
That's a sex move, isn't it? Is that just called cowgirl? Do people just call that cowgirl now?
Drop it like it's hot. I thought drop it like a hot was just dropping to the floor with like a squat.
Yeah, squatting, but on a dick.
Are we supposed to squat? Oh, you mean like with your legs up on the bed?
Yes, like right on them.
I didn't understand.
That thing down.
Okay, I think we should guess.
Exactly.
Okay, I'm gonna guess this story is vague as shit, and you look so cute when you're lying, but I can tell you're lying, so you're a liar, and you're lying. This isn't true.
Liza Minnelli? Yeah, okay.
It's Liza Minnelli.
It's a lie. It's a lie.
I knew that, yes.
What was this bar? That was my favorite part of your life. What bar is it? Stadt.
Stadt. I did work at Stadt. That was real. I used to bartend at Stadt.
That was my favorite part.
It's closed now, but yeah.
So quick with the Stadt. All right.
Thank you so much.
Let's do Lindsay.
My turn. All right, let's see, guys. Let's see what comes up.
Okay, give me 1 second here.
I'm going to tell you guys something totally true. It's from my school. It completely happened to me.
Okay.
And coming through the message.
Can't wait.
Okay, here it is. I've never made it through Titanic uninterrupted. I always end up making out with my partner at around the same moment.
What's the moment?
What's the moment?
Yeah, what's the moment?
What's the moment?
Yeah.
I always make out with my partner at the moment that there's that guy who's the friend of Leonardo DiCaprio. You know, the guy who I don't know what other country's from. I think he's Italian. It's Italian.
Yeah, Fabrizio. You can say Italian. He's Italian.
I don't know who he is. Is he the
It's not a bad word to say.
I'm not treating it like it is. Anyways, that guy, you know the moment where they're in that crowd and then he gets pushed forward and then the guy shoots him and they accidentally shoot him?
So you start making out after the boat has started going down? You're not making out in the first hour and or 2 hours? You're making out when it's the most tragic, intense part of the movie?
The part where you say the romance scene.
And then the propeller falls on him and he dies.
They're all like, get on a lifeboat, and then they're like, no, only rich people, and then the poor guy gets pushed forward accidentally and they shoot him. That's the part, because I'm like, I'm scared, where's my guy?
Okay. Okay. What is so I assume you never saw, I'm trying to remember, you're only a year young, you're only like a few years younger than me. A year younger? Like you never saw Titanic in the theaters then, unless you made out as a very small child.
No, I only saw it when it came in VHS as 2 separate VHS. Do you remember that? It was like a big,
I do.
I saw it.
I do recall that. I do.
I remember thinking, oh, that guy got shot. And then I'm like,
okay.
Can you please go into more detail about what is so sexy about that moment?
Yeah.
What is in that moment really gets you going, Lindsay?
yes, the thing is I really liked that character. I didn't want to see it go.
Yeah, right.
We're backpedaling about the Italian thing.
No, I am not. He's a very handsome Italian guy. And sometimes I'll be with a handsome Italian guy and we'll be watching it together and we'll be cuddling and I'll turn and I'll go, I hope that never happens to you.
Okay. How many times have you attempted to watch Titanic? And don't you want to see the end? You've tried 3 times.
I've tried it 3 times.
Do you know what happens at the end?
You know the ship sinks,
everybody
right?
lives. Everybody lives, and if they had enough boats.
So you've never. So when people talk about, did you share the raft or whatever? She could have shared the thing. You don't know what they're talking about.
I don't know what they're talking about. As far as I know, they went on to make more successful movies together.
They made one movie that wasn't that successful together.
Jack and Rose.
Oh, you mean Jack and Rose the people? Okay.
Jack and Rose, but also Leo and
Okay, so you've never seen the end. The ending is like a top part, I would say. Like so that's before the boat cracks in half and then people are falling. You haven't seen that part?
No, it's before the crack probably because it's all one piece. I remember.
That's so upsetting. I just feel bad if this is true.
On the boat.
Because you know what James Cameron really does well is he sets up so you know everything about the boat. So when it's being destroyed, you have like an emotional tie to it all. Okay, go Erin.
Okay, really quick, Lindsay. Really quick. What are the 3 locations that you tried to see the movie?
Okay, so first time I ever saw the movie, I was in junior high school, and I watched it with a guy that was in my gym class, and he came over to my house. He's just supposed to be a friend, and I never told him I liked him.
Okay, and the second one?
Second time was in high school. And guy from the drama class.
Okay.
Third time, 28. Had not seen the movie in 11 years. Decided to give it another watch.
This is tough. I was really thinking it was a lie until the end.
It's a lie.
It's a lie? Okay,
Yeah.
I will go with it's a lie. It's a lie.
You think I'm not just playing it up, so you think it's a lie because it's a really weird part to make
I can't tell, Lindsay. I can't
also
tell.
never seen the end of Shrek. So
Yeah, but that's
because
not
you keep getting fingered.
Yeah, what's going on?
what?
All right, what is it? What is it? Lie or truth? Lie or truth?
Your comments, hold on. How often do you watch Titanic anymore? Did he paint at you like one of his French girls? I think I remember that part of the movie. That was before I turned it off.
Yeah, that's the part that should have been the sexy part, you maniac. Like,
okay, what's your vote, guys?
I lie. It's a lie.
I 100% lie.
You guys are going to feel really dumb because
It's a
you're
lie.
right. It's a lie. I was trying to think of a legitimately good part to lie about, and all of them said a little Italian guy getting.
The fact that it wasn't like, oh, you know, the part where they have sex.
Yeah, that was like such an easy choice, Lindsay.
The part
To
where
say
he
the
draws her
romantic
nude.
scene.
Like an obscure thing, you'll go, oh,
The
she definitely
hand
saw the movie.
on the.
Yeah, but that's too obvious. If I bring up the guy, and now that I think about it, I just realized something. It's not the Italian guy that gets shot. It's the Irish guy that gets shot.
Yeah, the Irish guy does get shot. The Irish guy does get shot. He goes, we have women and children too.
Oh my god!
Why did you call me out on that?
Because that's true, I couldn't remember. We were invested in the fact that, I don't know, but you've seen all of Titanic though, right?
Oh, of course. It's
Oh,
great.
okay, phew.
Fantastic. I know what's going on with the door. She should have
Okay,
she should have moved over.
I'm so upset.
They could have fit.
You
They
didn't
did
know
that. They did that on Mythbusters to see if he could have
And?
fit.
What was it?
It wouldn't have been buoyant unless they had tied a life jacket around the door. Then it would have
My
worked.
question is always, couldn't they have like back and forth, or maybe they just would have both died that way?
I just looked in the comments and someone says, like, was it when Billy Zane takes the kids? That would have been a way better moment. to say.
I was gonna say, was it the part where Billy Zane flips over the table and goes, "My fiance, my fiance"?
Oh, I should have said the part. I should have said the part where Billy Zane goes, "You put the coat. I put the coat on the girl."
It sounds like time for a rewatch. That's funny.
All right. Have we all gone twice?
We've all gone twice. Is this the part where you get to just say all the things and then we guess whether it's a truth or lie immediately?
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah,
So-
let's do that.
let's do it.
Okay, sure. Do you want to go in order as yourselves, like in the same order? You want me to just
Mix it up. Mix it up.
Yeah.
Mix it up. Let's just really into this music. I didn't realize it would be on the whole time.
Me neither.
I feel like I'm losing my mind. Okay, I was cheated on in front of my face.
Wait, is that a lie? Am I supposed to guess?
We have to guess if it's a truth or a lie.
That's
was it
true.
again?
That's true.
You were cheated on in
Is
front
it
of
on in front of my face?
No, that didn't happen to you.
Did it happen?
True.
It's a truth.
Oh,
I don't mean to clap. Sorry. I don't mean to celebrate.
that's awful.
I was biking and I saw him on a date.
Oh shit.
Yeah, and he
That's
lied to me.
awful.
I said, "Are you around tonight? Because I'm in your area. So put your head
Oh.
together." And then he was like, "No, I'm not feeling well." And then I was in his area. I wasn't lying. I was going to be in his area. And then I was biking and I saw him going into a bar with a girl.
That's
It was a whole thing. It was a rough time. Yeah.
Once again, Alessandra actually says when she's trying to tell the lie is I'm not lying. Okay, ready? Want to hear mine?
Yes.
All right, let's do it.
Okay, I've broken 3 beds with different partners, but never doing a sexual activity.
Like an IKEA bill. Okay, we just have to guess. I say true.
I say it's true as well.
It's a lie, but I know who wrote all the lies, and I know for sure that he has broken multiple beds doing wrestling moves on them.
Oh,
So that's I was interrogated about it, I would have said wrestling move for at least one of the 3 beds.
Oh, that's very funny. Oh, Matt, you maniac. All right. All right, let's keep
all right,
going.
hold
Yeah.
Is this true or false? The man I eventually lost my virginity to was originally a stranger I met on the street who I asked for directions.
Okay, this is my.
No, I read it wrong. Who asked me for directions? A man
Okay, so Erin, what do you think? Because then I'll say
directions.
False.
it's true. Because I feel like you've told me this story.
See, this is the problem when you have 2 people that worked on tour together.
We worked on tour. We've had a lot of time.
That's true.
Yes.
Is he Australian or Brazilian or
An Irish man.
Irish? Okay.
An Irish man. Who, like, save the women and children. No, no. He was an Irish guy, and I was walking home from comedy bar by the Mexitaco when it was there.
Oh my God, Mexi Taco!
Yes, and he was on his bike. Wait,
Lindsay, wait. Where I saw the guy cheating on me, went into the bar that used to be the Mexi Taco that is now called, I forget, but it's on the corner of Shaw and Bloor. It's the same place.
oh my God, Alessandra, this is the place where all relationships end and begin. It's amazing. No, this guy, he asked me for directions, and I was new to Toronto, and I was like 22, and he said, "Where is Clinton Street?" And I didn't know, and he had a cute accent, and before I know it, within a few weeks, I had lost my virginity.
Whoa. Okay, here we go. Ever since I was about 25 or so, I am unable to scream during sex, and when I do, it completely takes me out of the moment. I'm not even going to try. It's a lie. It's a lie.
You've been unable to scream during sex because it takes you out of the moment.
No, this is not true. I'm the loudest person in the world.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Okay, ready?
Erin.
Okay. Once I was having sex with someone and their wife walked in on us.
Yeah, and knowing your profession though, and the open honesty of your dialogue with people, they probably walked in to offer lemonade, I'm thinking. Yeah?
Yeah, I'll say it's true. It's true.
It's true. Of course
it's true. It's true. She walked through our room to go on the balcony to have a cigarette.
Like mid doing it? Like
yeah, she was just like, "Don't mind me, I'm just gonna have a cigarette. And then on the way back in, she's like, "I'm just gonna go back and get this."
That's wild. Confidence. All right, Lindsay, let's do it.
Okay, here's one of mine. Is it true or false? I once went on a date with a woman because I was lonely and it was close to the Christmas holidays. I am straight and knew that I was straight. I was just so lonely.
I'm gonna say no.
I want this to be true. It's so wholesome and cute. Oh yeah,
I'm gonna say no only because like if you knew you were straight, like why not just befriend somebody?
Because it says lonely.
Okay, because you wanted like the sexual like component maybe.
Listen,
okay.
It is true. I was in the Good Life Fitness gym. It was too close to Christmas. I ran into a woman that I'd met at Pride one time. I knew I was straight, but she had a kind of cool androgynous vibe I was into. And then I watched the words come out of my mouth. I said, "We should get a drink sometime." I said this in a change room at Good Life.
You asked her out.
Oh, yeah? I remember the words came out of my mouth and I went, "What are you doing? You know that you're not interested in women that way." But I watched the words come out and she went, "I'd really like that." And then we went on a date.
Oh, I love it.
I mean, that's not the worst. That's like, it's a little mean, but it's not the worst. It's not the worst.
At the end of the date, I confessed to her at a bus stop, "I'm sorry. I'm as straight as it comes. I'm sorry. I gave it a shot, but I don't think it's going to work."
I like that Christmas was a component.
I like that one.
I missed home.
Yeah. All right.
Story.
Are there any more? Okay, here we go. Oh, I've dated a TV star on a very popular TV show in Canada.
Yeah, and I know who that is.
Oh, yeah.
I'd say for sure, yes.
Yeah, it's
100%.
Yeah.
Juicy.
Are you still on good terms?
Yeah. Me and Ben, he's on Kim's Convenience. I would say it's a very popular TV show. I thought I had written ... in Canada, but I just wrote in Canada. I was very confident.
So this is not a celebrity.
I will say this: the last time I saw him,
clear.
The last time I saw him in real life was just literally a week before lockdown, and we went to a Korean restaurant, not realizing he was in Kim's Convenience in the sense that like maybe people would recognize him more so than other places. And the waitress asked us to take a picture. She's like, "Oh, can we take a picture together?" And I was like, "Yeah, let me take it." And she was like, "No, you can be in it." So Ben's there with that waitress taking a picture, and I'm behind me like so thrilled.
That's so cute.
So thrilled.
Okay. I once participated in a medical study because I had a crush on the facilitator.
I mean, like, I would do something like that.
That's something Alessandra and I would do. I don't feel
like I literally have gone to the jaw doctor for my jaw for like 3 months, and I'm so in love with him, and like I gotta stop going eventually. But
Erin, you're too healthy for that.
Yeah, no, that's a lie.
We're in the doctor's office showing all our problems.
It's a lie. Also, medical study might be dangerous to do this with. Isn't it true?
It's true. For the study, it was 2 different times. It was like 2 weeks apart. So you had to go in and like get an MRI for like 2 solid hours. You had to be in an MRI machine. It was like a really intense study. And then they like grill you about how you're doing after and stuff. Like they do an interview before it, they put you in the thing, and then they did an interview after. And I did it twice, 2 weeks apart.
Did you at least hook up with this person?
Did you get money? Anything?
I got compensated like a little bit, like $200 each time, I think. So it was okay, but I finagled it because I was like, I have to take off work for this. So
okay.
And then they actually did compensate me, but not nearly enough. And no, I didn't end up going anywhere into anything.
Okay.
Okay, another one just came to me. True or false, guys? When I lost my virginity, Popeye with Robin Williams was playing in the back.
I'm gonna say it's a lie because this sounds like it comes from Matt's imagination.
Yeah, me too.
Are you sure though?
I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's a lie.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Guys, I read it wrong. When I lost my virginity, the scene where the Italian guy gets shot. It's playing on a loop.
And the guy was a stranger.
I've never even seen the Robin Williams Popeye movie. I've never seen it.
It's Robert Altman. It's not memorable.
Hey, I've tried to watch it 3 times and I can't get through it because I keep getting fingered halfway through. Yeah. So
yeah, it's the part where like he eats spinach and is yeah.
That was the last one. There's no more.
That was great. We did it.
Should we do it again? Let's do it again sometime.
Yeah, let's definitely do it again. That was very fun.
Lots of fun.
It was very, very fun. Tell the people where they can find you.
For me, you can find me on Instagram at Alessandra the Vite, because that's the longer one, and then on Twitter at Al the Vite. You can also listen to my podcast called I'm Watching a Movie, and for the next few weeks, I'll be writing for This Hour Has 22 Minutes. So maybe see something I wrote. Who's to say? Anyways,
for me, I do the Bedpost podcast here on the Sonar Network. You can follow me on Instagram at the Bedpost Podcast. Or since I mentioned being a professional dominatrix, you can also follow me on Twitter at the Lady Pim 1 if you're in the kinky shit. Lindsay?
Oh, thanks, Erin. Great segue. You can find me on Instagram at Lindsomullo, LINDSOMULLO. Also, you can find me sometimes on the television selling Crispy Minis rice cakes, which seems to keep playing, which is nice.
Hey, don't complain. Yeah, that sounds good to me.
At my house, because I'm there a lot. But if you do try and find me at my house, I will call the police.
As you should.
As I should.
Sweet, man. All right. Well, that's it. We did it, girls.
Bye.
So much fun.
Bye. Have a good night.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, ladies. Thanks, everyone, for watching. Check us out at the Sonar Network.
See you.